Welcome back to Roll and Review, where we talk about all things nerdy and awesome. I'm Jim, and my gain's really high. Okay. That's so loud. Whatever. Welcome back to our D&D Live. As always, I'm Jim, the Dungeon Master. We have wonderful Peter as Seardred Menthusel Face. Matt as Commander Wolf, because unique names is not his thing. Then we have Kiel as Tegan Tea Leaf, and Mike as Vlad. I don't know if Vlad has a last name. Does Vlad have a last name?
Yeah, but we don't need to worry about it.
We don't know it yet.
Just don't worry about his last name. Wonderful. Does everyone remember where we were? Who would like to give us a breakdown of what happened?
In a cave, we fought a yellow slimy monster thing. Trying to find a mission from a guy to get some treasure.
Yeah, so you're here to find a bunch of treasure. You went down. You fought trolls like feels like 2 months ago.
I got hurt by myself.
2 days ago in rain.
And
Peter, I think, rolled well twice.
Twice. Only twice. That's only... Peter's only allowed to roll twice. Well, twice.
Then I proceeded to injure myself, so that was great.
You didn't injure us, though. That's all that mattered.
True. And so you guys prevented, or you didn't really prevent, a bunch of drow were summoning this giant yellowish blobby goopy thing, and you killed them all. And that's where we ended last time. So, just make sure I have...
We were talking about burnt jello last time, too.
Yes, we were trying to figure out what burnt jello smells like. I don't think we ever got an answer.
No.
Fair enough. So, that was dumb of me. There it is. So, you guys had just finished this big fight. A bunch of you are not necessarily in tip-top shape, but you did it. You got through it. There's still, there's still a lot more dungeon to go. You're in this fairly big room. Obviously, a pentagram right in the middle where the summoning was happening. Different marks all around it. You got two doors on the north side of the room. One on the east side. You just came through the south side door. That's wide open, and one to the west. Oh, that's right. The east door is a portcullis, and you definitely remember that's just going to lead you back to where you came from. So there's really no need to go down that way.
All right.
So, do you guys want to do anything else in this room? Try to check it out, or...
Yeah. Well, let me see if there's anything else.
Sure.
Investigation, perception, what?
Give me whichever one you want. Investigation or perception. That either is fine.
Perception it is, isn't it? Which is 19.
19. Looking around, it's the first time you've really gotten to actually relax in this room and take a look around, especially without a giant cloud and this really bright moonlight blocking view of anything else, which was awesome spellcasting. Trying to give some props over there to the Gaffney household, and none of them are paying attention or smiling about it.
We're paying attention.
I complimented both of your spellcasting, and you guys are both just sitting there like...
That's because we know we're awesome.
Humility as always.
Sorry, I was reading the wild magic table on the sorcerer because it's interesting.
I love wild magic for the sorcerer. It's great. So looking around, you see You see there's some statues on the east wall that oh my gosh, I literally was just okay. There is. They look extremely old. There are statues of ancient liches with staffs. Pretty kind of terrifying stuff. Otherwise, it's a pretty basic room. All the drow that you fought before were in basic. They were in basically cultist robes, and the priestess who is doing the summoning looks a little bit more decked out, but it seems like very ceremonial garb and not like adventuring.
Does it look like it would bring us money?
I mean, if you're willing to find a buyer for a drow priestess's outfit,
It's got blood on it.
What'd you say, Peter?
It's got blood on it. I don't think you can sell it.
A blood-soaked one? Yeah, probably not. So,
Drow blood-soaked robe.
yeah, I'll probably.
This is going for 50. Can I get 50? No? Right. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, probably.
Basically, gosh. That's just... He knows the game so well.
And then we both suck at deception and...
Oh, and you will absolutely suck at deception and trying to sell
persuasion.
Negotiation.
Can I do a Arcana check on what is left of the smoldering Jello blob to see if I can tell where it came from or what it's for?
No, because if you recall, when it no longer kept existing where you are, it turned into ash and blew away. So
that's right. I forgot it lost cohesion.
Mm-hmm.
While Matt is searching, or I don't know, taking the clothes off the drow.
No, I'm not.
That would be a little creepy. So I'm glad he's not.
She clearly was a spellcaster. Can I see if she has an arcane focus?
You could definitely check for that. Yeah.
Well, yeah. What weapons were the drow using?
The drow were using basic short swords and hand axes, or not hand axes. Wow, hand crossbows. So you got some super basic weapons like that.
You said they had hand crossbows?
Yeah.
I have like...
Your bolts wouldn't fit my crossbow, so I'm not going to bother.
That's what I was going to try to see. Never mind then.
They're too small.
So, Mike, I'm missing a book. Other side of me. Wonderful. The curse of having so many books. You look at the body of the drow priestess, and she has an amulet, which you would probably know to be her holy symbol, and her arcane focus. However, doesn't affect you when you get close to it. You're pretty fine with it.
Cool. Since it's like a holy symbol of swords, can I do a religion check on it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh gosh. 3.
I can come take a look at it for you if you want.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna hand it to Peter.
You were so your past with holy symbols has rarely been good. And even though you didn't feel anything, you thought it's probably a trap. It's always a trap. And you were trying to like inspect it from so far away, you just couldn't figure it out.
Right. I'll take a look at it for him. Well,
Wonderful.
hopefully.
So
15.
a 15. You come up to it, and when you inspect it, you can definitely tell it's not a positive thing in the world. However, you don't recognize the deity it's from. You're assuming it's mainly because you're really not too well versed in what people in the Underdark worship.
Yeah.
You're not from there. You don't really know their gods, so.
No. So I'll look at Vlad and be like, well, I can tell you it's not a good deity, but that's about all I can tell right now.
Okay. You said it doesn't affect me, right?
Yeah, you're comfortable around it. Nothing bad going on.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, just in case, you never know what's else is going to happen down here, I'm going to take mine and slide it into my pocket.
Okay.
I'm going to put that one on.
All right.
Danger, danger.
Did you just say stranger danger, Keo?
Danger, Will Robinson.
Not a bad idea.
Fantastic. So you have put it on, and you do feel now you feel something. Nothing harming you, but you can definitely feel this dark energy surrounding your chest. And it actually gives you a moment of feeling warm, which you have not experienced in a long time.
That's weird.
It is weird.
Thing where you're just gonna like go right off.
Said you have my drawing.
So, anyway, so I mean, you grab that. You got two doors on the north side of the room, one on the west. There's the portcullis on the east, where you know where that goes, and the door you came through. Where do you want to go?
No, we haven't. Apparently.
What was that?
Never mind.
Go north.
Go north. Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'll lead. I'll go first. And
Perfect. I mean, there are two doors. There's one on the side of the room you're on, and there's one in the other corner. So which one do you want to go to?
More doors left.
You go to the one on the left, the one on your side of the room?
Yeah.
well, didn't you say there was one door that led into the hallway that was also the one that we came from?
Yeah, that was the one that was the door to the east.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So these
There's three doors. One I thought. I mean, it's been a while. I thought there was two from that hallway, and then there's the one that we haven't gone through.
right. So you came in the door from the south. You have the portcullis to the east, which is where you know that leads to that same hallway that you came through. There's a door to the west that you assumed probably led all the way back to the beginning, and then you had the two doors on the north side of the room.
Oh yeah, there was more. Okay, I only thought there was three doors total. No, that I couldn't remember.
Yeah. So you're choosing, at least Peter's choosing, going over to the door near where you, near you, the one on your side of the room.
I'm gonna go to that door. I'm gonna go to that door.
Yeah, it's a nice stone door, and Peter just walks up and opens it up, and it opens up into a hallway.
Okay.
Seems okay.
I'll walk in through the door.
And now a trap springs on Matt. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that big of a jerk yet.
It's a trap.
It's always a trap.
I'm gonna turn into a bat at this point and just kind of fly.
So there's a little, like, you don't know what happened, but when you opened, things just shifted a little bit, and a little bit of sand falls in front of you, and instantly Vlad just turns into a bat and is sitting there flying.
Okay then.
Just a little jumpy. But
Yeah,
so
I
you
can-
guys proceed into the hall, and you turn left, and this hall goes all the way down, and then stops in what appears to be a little T intersection, and as you guys continue to walk down there, you get to the T intersection, and you notice basically it's just an archway to your left going into another room, and then to your right there is what looks to be the inside of a door, that just seems a little bit off to you, and so do you want to just go into the room with the arch? You don't really see anything moving around in there. It's pretty dark though.
I want to go over and do an Arcana check on the weird door, just because I'm curious.
And Mike's just like, nope, not doing that.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Well, it's a 4, so I clearly know nothing.
You have no idea. You just look at it and you're like, bippity boppity boo, like trying to make it seem like to everybody else that you're doing something magical, and you have no idea.
How's it going over there?
It's going great.
Well, since I sucked with religion, I'll help you out this time.
He could sense the lie in my
I mean-
voice.
There's the archway right on the other side.
I was just looking at it this one for fun.
Is there any light in that room with the archway?
No, not that you would see.
So I would have to use a torch then to see
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna light a torch, one of my torches, and I'm gonna go in.
Yeah.
Just like my head in with it, just to see what I can see, not like fully in.
I mean, it's not a large room. You walk in, and it's a fairly small. It's only like 15 feet deep, or the way you walk in, it's only 15 more feet to the wall. But it's about like 40 feet wide. And right at the end, you turn left. Right at the end, you see what's probably an altar. It's very dim. You can't really get a good look at it, but you probably see what you think to be an altar.
So I'm gonna call out to Vlad and everyone to come in here and check this out. See if we can't make more sense of it now.
Oh, great. Somewhere where
By the way,
more
Jim,
people
that
are
door
coming up with random
That's
things.
an Arcana check of 16.
16. I mean, you're pretty sure there's no magic affecting this door. But you've been called by Commander Wolf while you guys are checking out this other door to come over.
I kind of walk over, take a look at it. So we've got more people doing strange things down in basements where no one can see them. Great.
Yeah.
Well, where else would you do strange things?
Yeah, it's another basement with another altar.
On Netflix.
Haven't seen enough of those.
A lot of Stranger Things on Netflix, which may have come out like today.
Where are you doing it in a basement?
Mike, when you walk in the room, though, you feel this warmth around you again.
Guys, I bet you it has something to do with what I'm wearing.
Well,
That's
take it
kind of
off.
what I
Why
was
would I do that?
Creepy.
That's our one clue so far.
No.
Plus,
That's
it's
what I was-
making Mike feel warm, which probably actually feels good to him.
or it's gonna feel bad because it's creepy and weird.
You've I mean, it's uncommon for you now, but it's not necessarily a bad thing.
I enjoy the cold.
Like, I don't need any warmth, only cold. Yeah, I mean, you feel this warmth around
I'm gonna
you.
slowly keep proceeding,
You're getting closer.
very cautiously. I'm gonna try to stealth in just in case.
Oh, Jim,
Yeah,
are there
as a
any other doors in
bat,
this?
you're like trying to stealthily fly as a bat in. Give me a stealth roll.
Okay.
Are there any doors in this room, or is just the one way in?
On the same wall that you walked in, but in the corner behind you, since you're all looking towards the altar now, you did notice there was another archway back there, a second one.
Okay.
And Mike is
Whopping 6.
huh?
6.
6? Everyone hears your tiny little wings flapping as hard as they can. Hovering is not
Sounds
something
good.
bats normally do, and you're hovering a lot.
Got it.
Yeah.
Totally. Never mind.
So, as you get closer though, you're the first to notice that there's dried blood over the altar.
Fantastic.
But it's not fresh.
It is not fresh. No, it's me dropping my phone.
Anybody got something we can use to break the altar?
And as you think that,
Morning Star.
you hear a voice coming from the amulet that says, "Don't break my altar."
Kill it now.
No one else hears it.
I'm gonna whisper back.
Only Vlad hears this.
Why not?
Why not what?
You talking to yourself?
You're gonna hear back. Be mine.
Who are you?
Kill it with fire.
Who's he talking to?
At that moment, yeah, everyone else is just like, "Who's Vlad talking to? This is weird."
Yeah, I'm just looking at him like, what the hell's going on?
You'll notice through the blood, this light appears in a language you can read, even though you really haven't been able to read anything else down here. And it just says Idwin. You would assume that's a name.
Hey, Seardred, who's Idwin?
I don't know much about the deities down here, so I mean, I can roll a check, but I don't think I would know anything.
Disadvantage check, because you really don't know much about this place.
Yeah, I know nothing. 9.
Yeah, no, you're pretty clueless.
I know nothing. Call me Snow.
And you'll hear to yourself. You'll hear from the amulet. I love chaos. Storms are chaos.
What's up, Joker?
Again, you guys just hear him go, "What's up, Joker?" And you're like, "There's somebody else here now? Who is this Joker? Or is this Peter who doesn't know?" Peter, you think he might be talking to you because you're like, "I have no idea. I'm a cleric who doesn't know things." So you think maybe he's calling you a Joker? I don't know.
He calling you a jester? Is that what he's doing, Sidrid?
I have no idea.
That's kind of mean, don't you think?
I mean, the guy chases me around and scares me inside of crappy old buildings. So, what do you expect?
He's calling you a jester, like a... no.
I can be rather funny, so I don't take it as an insult.
That's true, that is true.
What?
Yeah.
Am I a clown? Am I here to amuse you? Sorry. Couldn't help myself. So Mike, what are you gonna
Tegan,
do?
what do you think about Tegan?
This is really on you here.
I'm going to keep talking to him. I'm going to try to get information.
Yeah, he's just. It'll basically just keep repeating now that it needs strength. And it's been too long.
Well, that seems like a personal problem.
So while he's doing this, I'm gonna go look in through that other archway.
Yeah, you're just like whatever. Vlad's gone crazy. Moving on.
Yeah.
You just see it opens up to like it is a little hall. You walk out, it turns left, and there's another T intersection. You don't see doorways there. It's a hallway.
Now, is it just the only thing we hear? Is it just us talking to each other and us walking, or are there any other sounds?
At this point, no. I mean, keep hearing Vlad like asking questions. So.
So I'm gonna go back to Tegan and be like, so Tegan, Vlad's going crazy. What do you think we should do?
Well, he's a bat right now, which means his head's kind of soft. If we knock him down, maybe he'll pass out. Restart. It's an idea.
Wait, didn't someone say break the altar?
We could also break the altar. That's another idea.
You want to try that first? Because if we try knocking out Vlad, he might, try to kill us then. I don't feel like trying to kill a guy that's not killable.
I mean, either worth a shot,
Yeah.
right?
So I'm going to take my Morningstar out and just try to break the altar.
Yeah. Vlad, are you doing anything? What's going on with you? You hear them literally saying, like, we can just break the altar. Like, we could do that.
Or knock off
Yeah,
Vlad.
well, since I'm the one that suggested it, I'm probably going to go with them breaking it.
All right.
Even though she said don't.
So I take it after all, attack roll.
Yeah.
Natural 18, so that would be 25.
25.
Okay.
I mean, gosh darn it, if you couldn't hit an altar,
26.
I would be real disappointed.
Sorry, it was 26.
If you couldn't hit a stationary, non-sentient object, I would be
What
real
was your
disappointed.
DC? What'd you put your DC at?
You don't need to know what I put the DC at.
'Cause
But just know,
automatically-
if you missed a not moving object,
I know, it would have been 9 automatically for me. So,
Unending mockery.
yes,
yeah, that's a cool.
like vicious mockery.
So 9 points of damage for it in my first attack.
Yeah, so you hit it, and I mean, it's made of stone. It starts chipping a little bit. I mean, you're doing damage to it. You want to give it a few more swings, just to see?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
A question. So I'm picturing this in my mind like a slab of stone.
Yeah.
But like, what does this altar look like? Like, what does its base look like?
So it's a fairly solid base. It generally just has. I mean, especially now that Matt's actually come over here, and so it's very well lit with his torch. Seeing as at one point he literally left the room. There's a lot of writing all over it. It's heavily inscribed, and on the front panel that goes from the main slab of the altar down to the ground. It really just seems like depictions of disasters, and just general anarchy and craziness on the front.
Hmm.
So I rolled, Jim, for
Yes.
another attack. Natural 19 for me is a crit.
Wonderful.
So that would be 13 plus 5 is... Oh, wait. Sorry. 10, 17 plus 5. So 22 points of damage to it. Again, does that break it, or do I attack one more time?
Yeah, so you hit it once on the top, and you notice a crack form across it. And so, in quick thinking, you grab, was it a Morning Star?
Hold on.
Wait.
He grabs you grab the Morning Star, you smack the front panel, breaking it, and then one more time hitting down, and the altar cracks and breaks and falls down into the center.
Are the depictions still visible?
Parts of them, yeah. I mean, some of them are now broken, or the front plate is broken, but I mean, it's not rubble. You can still, if you wanted to make it a puzzle, you could still put it back together. However,
do you want to quickly write this down? And I mean, Peter, you have like a scroll.
so,
I'm assuming in your pack.
Matt broke the altar, and so Mike, you feel the warmth that has surrounded you disappear. And all of you see this light coming from all the cracks and the breaks in the altar. And
Somehow I don't think this is going to end well.
And I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Save. Ooh, I get +7, so I should be okay. Yeah, that's a 25.
25?
Yeah, natural 18 plus 7.
Is that a 5, Peter?
Yep.
Peter, so we have 25 and 5.
Mine's a 6, so it's not much better.
Kale's got a 6. Mike?
23.
23.
Well, Kale, looks like you and I are getting into the El Toasted train.
Yeah, great. Fantastic.
Matt, this wave of energy comes right at you. Basically like a wave through the air.
Oh, sure. I broke it.
Yeah, you're right there. But somehow, you're actually able to kind of stay on your feet.
I just put my shield up.
Yeah, no, I mean, it goes around the shield. You're still getting a nice thump in the chest for
Sure.
2 points of damage as it knocks you back. So that still happens.
Yeah.
Mike, you're a bat.
Mm-hmm.
You actually get thrown up into the ceiling. And you'll take 5 points of damage and fall to the ground.
Okay.
I mean, you're still like
Ouch.
awake. And Kiel and Peter, you guys were a little further away from this anyway. But you'll still get knocked back and knocked onto your butts. And you guys will take 4 points of damage each.
Well, that wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be.
However, All right. Matt, Peter, and Kiel, as you all get hit, you find yourselves looking around. You no longer see yourselves in this dungeon anymore. You see yourselves in the middle of a town. There's fire. It seems like fire is raining down from the sky. The ground is shaking beneath your feet. Everyone around you is scrambling. You see people quickly trying to grab anything that they can. People are trying to grab their children and just flee. You're in a scene of complete and total chaos. Mike, you
Well, it's not hell.
Yeah, no, we've been there already, so we know what that looks like.
No, I mean, this looks like the real world. You really think this is just where you are. Mike, you look around, and you feel this power almost draining you, and as you look around, you're just in total darkness, and there is this man standing in front of you, whose hair is just so long it almost totally covers his face. You can tell he has a huge beard, and he looks at you and just says, "I could have given you so much power, but now you get none of it. Good luck." And as he disappears, you come back in, or you see the room kind of materialize around you, and the amulet is broken in two, and you see your friends on the ground, except Matt's still standing, but they're looking around, and they all have terrified looks on their faces.
So this town that we're seeing, does it look like the town we came from? Does it look like any town we know?
Nothing that you know. It's just you are in this scene of total chaos. Buildings are being set on fire around you. People are dying. Ash is beginning to fall. Buildings are collapsing. And this legitimately terrifies you.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm going to obviously go up and see if I can snap them out of it without anything crazy. Does it work?
How are you? Are you just like shaking them, or?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Next step, punching.
Oh, there it is.
Who are you going to first?
Probably Matt.
Yeah. So you go over to Matt. You start shaking him, and Matt quickly. You feel yourself literally. It's almost like you're being pulled by the back of your neck, and you just go flying through the air backwards. Feels like you got knocked off your feet. Peter and Kiel, you see Matt just go flying away, and you can't find him anymore. And Matt, you snap, you kind of like come back into your body, and you just let out a scream. Just you were just seeing something absolutely terrifying, and then you felt like you just got pulled at like the speed of sound all the way back to your body. But you're back. You're in this room.
I look at Vlad, I'm like, all right, thank you for getting me out of there. Let's get the other two.
Mm-hmm.
I will go up to Peter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try shaking him first.
Yeah. Matt, you start shaking Peter. it doesn't really seem to do anything. Mike, you go over to Tegan. You shake her, and Tegan, just like what happened to Commander Wolf, you feel yourself literally get pulled back by the back of the neck, go flying through the air, and you let out a scream as you re-enter your body, and you realize you're back in this room. Vlad's right there with you, and you see Commander Wolf shaking Sirdred, trying to get him back.
So if I notice the shaking's not working, I'm going to stop. I'm just going to smack him one way, and then I'm just going to backhand him if that works.
His eyes actually close now, and you believe you have knocked him out.
Oh, onto my shoulder.
I'm going to go over and shake him because when I shake people, they wake up.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently you have a trick to waking him up. So I'm going to put him down. I'm just going to walk to the completely other side of the room. So like when he wakes up, if he wakes up and he hurts, he doesn't think it's me.
So Peter, you're sitting there, the ground, like everything is shaking around you. And you basically, I mean, you're on the ground, and a large group of people come by and basically like start to trample you, and you actually get like kicked in the face twice as these people are just rushing by you trying to get out. And then eventually you two, I mean, you're terrified, you're alone now, your friends have been pulled away, and all of a sudden you get pulled back as you just begin to shake, and you get pulled all the way back to your body. You begin to you scream, and then realize you're back in the room.
Well, that clearly wasn't a dream. My face hurts. I got kicked twice.
Man.
Yeah, that was Wolf.
Right under the bus.
Right under. Drove right over me.
Oi, what are you doing punching me in the face when I'm out?
I didn't punch you. I tried slapping you awake. Didn't work. I tried shaking you first. That didn't work either.
Well, I guess that can
The
be
best part is
forgiven.
see how far away he is. He's clearly scared of you.
No, I didn't expect you to throw me on the bus, so he was just gonna wake up being like, "Man, my face hurts." It'd be funny. Make him think it was something else.
Well,
I think the rest of us
throw you under the
expected
bus.
that.
That was quite foolish. Also, what is a bus?
Very large wagon.
Do we have buses here? Does that work?
Yeah, it's a new transport. I mean, you've been out for a long time, so.
They're just going with it. They're like, yeah, it's a new form of transport, and Vlad, you don't believe them. You're like, I think meta just happened, and I don't even know what that means.
Hey, I said bus in my own voice. I did not say to Sirdred.
That's fair.
As soon as I'm like, all right, we got to fix this meta, so I'm like, all right, let's just go with it.
Wonderful. So, you're not sure whether what you saw was a dream. It felt real. You're not sure if it was an omen of the future or a vision of the past. You just know what you saw, and it terrified you.
Okay. Oh, good. Well, if that hasn't happened yet, let's make sure that doesn't happen. Or if it has
Can we
already.
go back to the altar and piece together these pictures
Sure.
and see what they were all about?
Yeah, so you lay out the pieces in front of you. You start putting them back together. Give me a... What would I even call it? There's no puzzle making or puzzle assembling roll.
Investigation, maybe?
No, we will call it a...
Animal handling. Let's do that.
That's definitely not animal handling, but I like your try.
I would think it would be investigation because you're trying to piece it back.
We'll just make it a perception to see if you see where the pieces go.
Non-nat 20.
Nice.
I mean, it takes you a few minutes, but yeah, you start putting these pieces back together. And while in part of the scene you do see like a volcanic eruption. Other parts of the scene show things like massive storms and tidal waves. There are things to hint at kind of collapse of government and kind of, cultural anarchy. And so there's nothing particular. Like this, it's not depicting what you just saw. But there are definitely some connections between what you saw and what this is showing.
Now, because if I'm standing next to her, I'm seeing this stuff too. I'm just gonna be like, who is this deity? Who the hell is this? I mean, who would want all this destruction and chaos? Well, good thing I destroyed it. Nobody else can come here and pray to him.
Interesting questions. I'm assuming rhetorical.
Yeah, kind of.
So, moving on. So that happened. Unless you really have things to discuss at this moment in time.
No.
There's another hallway.
All right.
Haven't found the treasure.
Do we want to go down this hallway or do we want to go through that weird ass door?
I mean, I just think while we're down here, it would be wise just to write down what these are depicting, just in case it comes up again.
Okay.
Seeing how we seem to be in this layer dedicated to whatever this was.
Yes.
Well, we still have to figure out which way we got to go from here. So.
I do not have a
I don't have
scroll. I
I don't
do
have any-
have pieces of paper
I'll take it.
that I took from a box at some point.
I'll take it.
I
There
don't
you
think I
go.
have anything. Yeah.
Tegan's
I
just
don't
like,
have any.
whatever, pieces of paper, scroll, it's all good for me. We'll post-it note this whole thing.
Yep.
Not that you know what post-it notes are, because that adhesive has not been created.
Nope,
What
don't
is
have
this
anything.
you speak?
Yeah, lick and stick.
I have bone lights, but that won't.
Anyway, moving on. So, I mean, you put down a description of what, what this was with some crude pictures. You can't quite do an etching. It's massive. You can't etch the whole thing. So you do a little written description. You kind of like, in the minimal art training, I think any of you have, you do like a almost stick figure version of it, small, and you're good to go.
Oh, by the way, Vlad, who were you talking to?
What?
Who were you talking to?
Oh, see, this weird thing you don't know about vampires? We got voices in our heads all the time. It's okay.
That makes sense. Been there, done that.
So which one told you to chase me?
Oh, that was my voice.
Oh, okay. Just
Hey.
check.
So,
The other
weird-
thing about vampires you don't understand, we got a really weird sense of humor, too.
That's fair.
So, weird door or hallway, guys? Which way?
Weird door.
Path of least resistance.
Well, if something seems weird about the door, there's probably something in there. Just say that's.
Well, I did look at it. Vlad and I looked at it. There's no magic on it, so we've got that going for us.
It's just a weird door. Okay.
Seems legit. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, I'll just go outside the door. Is it unlocked?
The door?
Yeah.
Golly gee. Didn't think you were gonna go that way.
It's a trap.
Probably.
It's stuck.
Well,
Are you gonna try bashing it open?
no, I'm gonna try to like minimal effort pushing the door to make it seem like I'm trying to, and then just be like, it's stuck and walk away.
Maximum.
Give me a performance check.
It's gonna be bad, I think. Hold on. Oh,
I
maybe not.
expect high quality acting here.
11.
Everybody else, you're seeing what you would expect from like an the community theater, and not like the best person from the community theater, but like
The middle
you need to
schoolers.
fill all the parts, and so this person was cast, and he's like clearly not exerting himself, but his face, like he's giving this face like he's pushing, but it's coming off as more constipated than anything.
Hey, Wolf, do you need to like poop or something? What's going on here?
Maybe, I don't know. It's stuck. I'll just walk away.
None of
That
you
was
believe that.
Maybe. I don't even know.
Since when has the brave and adventurous wolf not wanted to barge through a door that is clearly stuck?
All right, with that one, then I'm actually gonna just break the door now.
Y'all welcome.
You know, that was some guilt like I haven't seen in a while. That's fantastic.
I know, exactly.
Putting it out there, playing on his pride, making him feel guilty.
Strength.
Hey, boss, when you swing that Morning Star, make sure you hold it all in. We don't really want that smell coming, bro.
I'm gonna step to the side of our hallway.
Attack or strength, Jim.
Huh? Just
Attack
give me a
or
strength or athletics or one. Yeah, one
No,
of
that's
those.
not. Athletics would make it 26.
What was that?
At 26.
26. Yeah, you run, shoulder the door. The door swings open. You look back at everybody else, like, yeah, I did it. And as you're doing that, the ceiling moves just slightly, and this blade comes swinging at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Dex save. Oh, this is gonna suck. Unless I get another 18. Oh wait, keep it on the table. Hold on. 18 total.
18.
Yeah.
You just barely get out of the way as this blade
God.
swings just past your face. You can like feel the breeze on your face. It swings into the other room, hits the other side, and then swings back and gets. You hear a click as it's like sticking halfway into the ceiling, and then you just hear a repeated clicking sound as it gets brought back up little by little, and then the ceiling closes again.
Now is that door open though?
Yeah, the door's open.
I'm just gonna put the torch by it, like stand because I know how it swung. I'm gonna avoid where it swung. I'm just gonna put the torch in that room, just see if I can see the trigger mechanism, so we can avoid it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really see a trigger mechanism. It's like on the ground or something. It's nothing you stepped on. You would assume it's because you opened the door.
Okay. Well, a trap like this probably means there's something this way, though. You want to...
Yes, good deduction skills.
Yes, quite. Indeed. Indubitably.
So as I walk past him, I'm just going to tap him on the face a couple times, be like, "Thanks for serving your purpose."
Yeah, we're sure sent you.
I was this close to doing thaumaturgy and making you fart.
Just like,
Man,
this will be funny, guys. Watch. Who did that, Matt?
So mad at you.
If the blade hadn't swung down, that's what was gonna happen.
All right, so
fantastic. I love it.
so what's in this room?
Ooh, sorry about that. So you you walk in and this room has it's the same like depth as the last one. Not very. It's only like 15 feet to the other wall, but it's far longer. And at the end of it, you see what looks to be a bunch of skeletons all posed in a way where they all look like they're reaching up towards something that's being held up by like all of their hands around.
That is creepy.
So as we're walking around,
Oh, it's definitely creepy. This is.
I don't know Sidrid to don't like stay a little bit back just in case these skeletons come alive. Kind of like to the
I'm gonna
side.
make an Arcana check.
That's fair.
And then that's what I was gonna get next to is I want to kind of look at what they're pointing at. And,
Yeah,
or,
Mike, you can actually kind of like see, because you have amazing dark vision.
Yeah, I do.
And you see this this sword that's being held up by all these hands. So.
Well, I'm getting closer. Do I see it any closer with my torch?
Yeah, as you approach it, you start to see the glistening of this sword.
Huh.
Can I make an Arcana check on the sword and in the room in general?
You could do one or the other, not both.
Oh, I was just gonna try to reach for it and take the sword.
No, you're not.
I
Don't
just slap his hand.
don't
Jump and
touch things.
Can I reach it?
I mean, guys, you're all being cautious, and Wolf's just like, I'm gonna grab the sword, and he already like walked halfway across the room just to get a good look at it, and everyone else is just like, no, don't do it, and he just isn't listening, and he goes and grabs the sword.
No, I didn't say I would grab it. I said, can I reach it?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm just gonna grab it.
Yeah. So you grab it, and all of the hands grab onto your arm.
This is why I said to go back.
And that's why you don't touch things when you don't know what it is.
I don't want to bash it with my shield. The skeletons. I mean, just boom. Thank you.
Yeah. So well, this is happening. So all the heads turn towards you, and I need an initiative roll from every. You know what? No, they're getting a surprise attack against Matt.
That's fine. I should have done was attack the skeletons first.
What you should have done is not touch the sword.
What you should have done is waited for the rest of us.
Nah, that's not fun.
Matt, what are you like? You're a fighter, right?
Yeah.
Are you an Eldritch Knight?
No.
Okay, so the only non-magical person decided this would be a good idea.
Yep.
All right, seems fair, I guess.
It's storytelling, okay? I don't care.
Matt, this isn't storytelling. This is stupidity.
So most of the skeletons false. One of the skeletons misses Matt. The 4 others just begin to
Hit me with
their other hands. They grabbed their own swords and just started attacking you.
Okay.
And then I need a strength saving throw from you too, Matt.
12 plus 8, so 20.
Okay. You are not grappled by them. You can get your arm away from their hands after all of this happens. But yeah, you deserve this.
Oh, I know I do. I'm not denying
You take
it.
18 points of damage as the 4 that hit you start swinging their short swords at you.
Question, because I get the -3 from non-magical per attack.
True. So you reduce that by I hate you so much.
By 12.
12. So 6 points of damage. Hate you. Hate you with a passion. He still takes 6 points of damage.
I know I do. No, do I have this? Do I have the sword now?
Yeah, the sword's in your hand.
Okay. Can I swing at? I want to swing at these guys with that sword.
Yeah, you can do that. Well, actually, no, you can't right now because you have to roll initiative. Screw that. Roll initiative.
19.
19. Dang it, Matt, you might actually get to swing first. Hate it when you get to do things.
I know you do.
You should not be you should not be rewarded for the stupidity that just happened.
Oh, come on. Like, this is not funny.
No, this is great, actually.
I know.
I'm actually totally okay with that. So Matt's at 19.
Yeah. You secretly hope we do stuff like this, Jim.
I do. I won't lie, I do. Rest of you?
9.
10.
Actually, I'll wait after my turn.
Whoa.
Kiel, heads or tails?
Tails.
You get to go before the enemies. So the order will be Matt, Mike, Peter, Kiel, and enemies. Wonderful. So, Matt, yeah, you got to swing first.
I'm going to take 2 attacks. 19 on the first, so it's crit for me. Yes, I love doing that.
You kill
what's
it.
the damage on it? Yeah, I'm going to say, what is the damage for the sword?
You kill it.
Yeah, I know. And I can't attack another one with my second attack.
No.
Oh, wait. How is extra attack? Because it doesn't say it's just specifically on the same target.
Yeah, you get to. It's a single action, so if.
Oh, you're right.
So you can only attack one person.
Action surge. Yeah, I'm gonna use my action surge, and I'll attack a different one.
Wonderful.
You know what sucks about getting a critical is I don't get to see how much damage this damn sword does.
You got another crit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you hit. Is it what? What was it? A 19 or a 20?
20.
20. Okay.
I can tell you my both dice I use 2 different dice for this too.
Yeah, you hit You hit it, and I mean, literally, you just swing twice at these things, and they crumble. These skeletons are fairly old and brittle. So 2 down, 3 more around Matt. So Mike, it's your turn.
Is there a ledge anywhere in this room?
No, there aren't ledges.
Okay.
All right. Well, then I'm going to sit down against the wall and see how the rest of this goes.
So Vlad just like sits there and is like, well, he got himself into this. Whatever. And sits down.
Basically, yeah.
Takes out an emery board. Starts making sure his nails are fine.
Gotta do what
Nice
you
and
gotta do.
pointed.
I don't even think you have an emery board, but I'm giving you one just so you can
Hey, why not? It's awesome.
ironically take care of your nails while Matt's getting attacked.
You should have listened.
You should have.
Oh,
Peter, are you helping Matt out, or is he on his own? He
I'm
does,
kind of secretly
he did just
hoping he never does
kill
anything.
2 in 2 swipes.
I can help you with your nails.
Don't really need help with those, but he seems to be holding his own.
I know. I'm secretly
So
hoping
you
you
just
don't.
do you go take a seat by Vlad?
Yeah, I can do Sacred Flame. I can do Sacred Flame from here if it starts to go bad.
I'm gonna put my thumb up.
So Matt, you don't know what's happening, but Kiel, you literally just watch Vlad and Seirdre just go and go sit down and chill. They're not entering in this fight. So it's your turn. Kiel, are you following suit?
Can you do Manny's and Petty's?
You can do your own feet. I won't touch them, but I'll give you the emery board.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
So Kiel goes and sits down too, and Vlad just looks at Tegan and is like, I'm not doing your feet, and just hands the emery board over to Tegan, and Tegan's just sitting there like, all right, and starts taking care of her nails.
Sounds good.
Wolf, you hear, I'm not doing your feet, but you can have the emery board. You turn your head, and everyone else is just sitting against the wall watching.
I'm just gonna give him a thumbs up and like, okay.
You got this.
This is
You guys got
fantastic.
popcorn?
Matt, the remaining...
Hey, 10 gold says a skeleton hits him here.
Is someone taking that bet?
Done. I don't know if I have 10 gold, but I'll take it.
Perfect. What are the odds you're giving him? Or just 10 gold?
I'll give you 5 to 1 odds. Why not?
5
2
to
to
1
1.
odds.
2 to 1
Perfect.
odds.
Matt, what's your armor class?
18. It's 2 to 1 odds because there's 2 skeletons left.
There are 3 skeletons left. Do math.
You said there was 4.
I said there
I
were
killed 2 of
5.
them.
4 hit you.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I
One
forgot
miss.
that 1 minute. That one.
And
I forgot 1.
Mike gets to keep that gold because one of them does make contact.
Let's go!
Could've been 3 to 1 odds.
For 5 points of damage, do whatever you're going to do with reducing it.
I know. I probably still have more health than Sidra does.
Probably.
Full health.
The 2 others just missed. They're old skeletons. They don't move like they used to. They lack
They
muscle.
don't have those moves like vinegar anymore.
They God. So Matt, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to attack one of them.
Sure.
Oh, right in front of me. Attack plus 8. So that's 20, not natural. So not a crit.
Yeah.
That plus it.
So you will do 1d8 slashing damage.
Oh, okay. So it's normal. 5. 10 total.
All right. So, oh, there it is. So I mean, you take off most of that skeleton's ribs as they just kind of break apart, but you didn't quite hit the spine to cut it in half like you were hoping. So he's still up. I mean, you can tell just that really like threw off the just magical structure. You can see like the bones are like now barely holding together.
Oh, look at that.
Everybody else just gonna sit and chill.
Yep.
Well, I'm actually going to cast Chill Touch from my seated position just for fun.
Okay.
God bless you. Will you stop sneezing?
Sorry.
No, on one of the skeletons.
Do you have to like touch him to do that?
Nope, it's ranged.
Is it really? That's just the name of it. Like I don't have that in front of me.
Basically, I summon like a skeletal hand.
Oh, cool. So, in its stupidity, do you
Sorry.
I know.
do you want to like do the one he just attacked or one of the full health ones?
I'll do the one he just attacked because it's more fun.
Yeah. I mean, what is it? Make a ranged attack spell. So.
13.
13? Yeah, you get it. And so, I mean, I guess in theory you could not kill it.
6 damage.
Yeah, you kill it. I was just thinking if you rolled 1 on both of those, you would just barely not kill it.
Well, I was pretty close.
So, yeah, this skeletal hand appears next to you, Matt, touches the skeleton you just attacked, and you just see the bones basically just turn into dust, and the sword, its short sword, falls to the ground.
Thank you.
I got you.
Peter, Kiel, you helping out, or are you guys
Nah.
just chilling?
Nah.
Just for grins and giggles, I'll do Sacred Flame on one of the...
Oh, that's so nice of you.
I mean, it doesn't cost me anything.
It doesn't. It literally doesn't. You do not have to try for this.
So it's a Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw? Skeleton's doing dex saving throws. I can tell you how this is going to go. Not terribly.
No,
12?
12.
Loses.
I figured as much. All right, what is lay damage?
9. So much.
Ooh. So, I mean, you hit it square on, and I mean, the bone does heavily crack under the heat and of the sacred flame, but it's still up. Kiel, you're just chilling.
Nah, I'm just chilling.
Cool. Then they're gonna go, and they're both gonna miss Matt as they both try to swing and just absolutely garbage miss.
I screwed up my last turn.
I'm sure you did.
I only took 1 attack.
Tough nubs.
I know.
Go.
I just realized that. So, anyways, I'm going to attack one of them twice. It would stay on the freaking table.
Nope.
24 and 23.
4 and 23.
24 and 23.
Oh, I thought you said just 4 and 23. I was like, wow, how
That's
badly did you
impossible
roll?
for me.
That's how bad I thought you were rolling. So Yeah. I mean, you hit it twice. I can't imagine you. Don't
Yeah, I
kill it.
mean, I got max damage on one of them, so that's itself is 15.
Yeah. So on the first one, you slice it in half. You go right through the spinal cord, and you can tell the bones are starting to fall apart. And just for double checking, you smash the skull on the ground. Mike, you helping out with this last one?
And since I should I pick it up and like baseball swing that? Damn.
So you're doing chill touch?
Heck yeah. Oh, crap. That one.
I don't know. I don't know.
Does the peanut gallery have anything to say?
I hope so. Had to take a swig of my beer. So you
Do I grab Matt with it?
you do not. But there's a door beyond Matt and these skeletons, and the hand just it appears and flies forward, misses, grabs onto the wall over there, and the necrotic damage spreads across the stone, and it just starts to crumble, and you actually cause a cave-in over there. That door is not accessible.
That makes me want to go through it even more.
Okay.
So, Peter, your turn.
And it's just the one that he attacked left, right?
Yeah. So it's hurt.
I'll do sacred flame on it again.
It
Just
failed.
Two damage.
Seriously?
Sure.
Yeah, I kid you not. I rolled terribly.
Hey, here's my surprise face.
No one's surprised.
Peter, you got to roll well.
Hey, at least I was rolling poorly on damage rather than, a nat 1 on something else where I hurt somebody else or myself. Because that's happened.
Hell, all you had to do was get like
So,
8 damage, man.
yeah, this sacred flame hits just behind, and you can tell it kind of hurt the skeleton, but not really like distinguishable from how bad it was hurt anyway.
If he had eyebrows, I singed his eyebrows off. That's about it.
Pretty much. Kiel, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna be yelling out directions that actually aren't really directions to Matt, like to your left, no, your other left, something like that.
Yeah.
What the?
So you're basically just like, yeah, go left, and then at the third stop sign, you take a right hand turn, and then you do the Macarena, and then you think about the meaning of life and everything, and like Matt's just sitting there confused.
What is going on?
Just think about it.
It's the cheat code to life.
Just think about it.
Up, down, left, right, BA start.
BA start. Yeah.
I won.
Hold the line.
She's just yelling letters and numbers now.
Yeah. Up, down,
2,
left, right.
Z, 17, X.
Hike.
Wonderful. And then the skeleton's going to try hitting you, but it is so distracted by these random things being yelled that it misses.
See, I was helpful.
So can I kind of like with my foot kind of kick the skeleton, try to destroy the skeleton so it makes it look like Cedric did it?
You can give it a shot.
Let's see if this works.
Like a unarmed attack, so it's strength.
I have to keep it off my laptop. It said unarmed strength. So
Like
it's,
it's an unarmed attack, so it's a strength check basically.
16 is my roll.
You kick it and you do 1 point of damage, and it's still in front of you.
Damn it!
Language.
Can I kick it again?
Yeah, I mean, you do. That is an attack, so you can attack twice. Try to kick it again.
17 this time.
Yeah, so you kick it again, and you do another point of damage, and it falls over this time.
Good job, Sidrid.
Except the second kick was not as subtle as the first one.
Then never mind. I won't yell at Sidrid saying thing.
No, you already did.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Matt, you clear, just like the acting from before, you clearly kick this thing over, and you're like, "Good job, Sidrid. You're doing great. You totally did that," and nobody believes you.
Actually, he did most of the damage, so whatever.
He did,
Sorry,
but you
shiny.
clearly kicked it to death.
I hope sword. Sorry, it was shiny. I had to, and then I'm gonna inspect the sword.
I mean, you know it's a. I mean, you can see it's a longsword.
Right, but I mean, obviously it's not. I don't think it's magical. I mean, that's what I thought it was originally.
You have no idea what it is.
Yeah, no.
You're
So I'm gonna go up
not
to and be like, "Can you look at this thing for me? Tell me if it's magical in any sense." Why else would skeletons want to be reaching at it? You know, down here.
So who were you saying that to?
Sidrid.
Seirdred, are you going to take a look at this? This requires an answer, Peter.
Peter's decided to be a monk.
Peter
No
has
talking.
taken a vow of silence now. Let's stare at him awkwardly.
Peter. Hold on.
So in the meantime,
I'm gonna roll
Okay.
20.
I'm
and
not
that's
sure.
All right, I can
Yes,
hear him.
I'll look at it. Sorry,
Oh,
the microphone did something strange.
All right. So, yeah, roll, I mean, Arcana on it.
12.
I mean, it could be magic. You're not 100% sure. Pretty much taking a wild guess here.
Think it might be magic. Maybe not.
man, I could have figured that out.
Well, you asked for my expert opinion, and that's my opinion.
That's a shitty opinion, man.
Language, jeez.
You asked for it. You got it. Sorry.
You're not sorry.
Not
That's-
really.
That's a lot
How
of
are you
lines to
guys?
say.
Are your
I
nails?
got slapped in the face earlier. I'm not sorry.
Your
Wonderful.
nails all good now, guys? Did you enjoy the show?
So,
What?
I don't know. We're moving on from whatever he just said.
I said,
So,
are your nails done now? Did you
there's
enjoy the show?
there's a door behind you guys that you have not touched. Yeah, the wall on the other side has caved in. No way you could access a door there.
So there's only one way we can go,
Basically,
other than back the way we came.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Do you guys want to take a short rest?
No.
In a
Oh,
dungeon?
now you want to take a rest.
No, I'm just asking.
No.
I have a different reason why than you might think, but yeah.
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So, are you guys going through that other door?
Yeah.
It's unlocked. Wonderful. So you go through the door, and you start walking down the hall, and you definitely see the little hallway to the archway from before. This is basically, if you had chosen to go the other way, you would have come down this hall.
Okay.
So we took the long way round.
Basically. And so you keep following the hall, you make a couple turns, you get to another door. And it's an iron door. Y'all gonna do anything?
How long did it take us to walk to it?
It took you like 2 minutes.
Okay, never mind then. Is it locked? I take it.
No, someone
I'll
has
check.
to check. Yeah, it's unlocked.
Oh, it's unlocked?
Yeah.
Does it open towards us or into the room?
Into the room.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of to the side, and I'm just gonna swing the door open. You did this. Your fault.
Give me 1 second. I totally lost where I was. On my sheet. Oh, there it is. Okay. You open the door. Everyone takes a step back. Swings open. And you see this large, humongous figure with his back to you.
Oh, fantastic.
Hey, Vlad, you want to go in that mist form and see what the hell the thing is?
What was that?
I was asking Vlad. I was whispering to Vlad to see if he wanted to go into bat or mist form to see what this big thing is. But we all kind of go back a little bit into where he can't see us in the hall anymore. Like around a corner or something.
Sure.
Since I have way better dark vision, couldn't I just see him anyway?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, his back is to us, though. That's what I mean.
I mean, roll me like a nature check, Mike, to see if you you know what this thing is.
They have a cave troll.
15.
15. You look in and you are really questioning why a stone giant is in this room.
Huh.
So I'm going to turn and look at Matt's character and be like, hey, it's a stone giant. I didn't have to do anything crazy.
How do you, per se, get past a stone giant?
Sunlight.
Sunlight.
I don't know. That's a guess.
That did not
I'm
seem
pretty sure
like
that's
the
a
right
vampire you're thinking of. So there's this.
Stone giant?
There's a stone giant in there.
Does anybody know how to get past a stone giant?
But I know in my travels and battle experience, would I ever have faced a stone giant, Jim?
No.
Okay. It was a fair thing to ask, so.
So,
Stone giant.
So yeah, I mean, stone giant in there.
Does anyone?
It's talking to itself in giant.
Does anyone speak giant? No, I don't.
Nope.
No.
That I cannot do.
Well, then you don't understand what he's saying. It's simple enough.
Yeah.
So I mean, you have two options. You can try sneaking by it, or you can just attack this thing.
I clearly am going to try to sneak by it.
I think sneaking by seems like a viable option.
Sure.
Yeah. Disadvantage on stealth for those guys.
I mean, I would love to sneak by it.
But we don't know what's gonna happen with him. Somehow I'll get by it, and he's the one that will fail.
Mike, as you're looking, you do see this tan bag at the foot of this giant, and that looks interesting to you.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to sneak up to the giant then.
You can do that.
This is going to go horribly.
Stealth
That
roll.
point. Come on. Well, Michael, yeah.
It's about as bad as it can go with a nat 1.
Oh,
Oh no.
Side of the die.
So you begin to sneak. You try sneaking up, and you're doing really well. And then you forgot that the floors are a little uneven, and one of the stone blocks has sunk far more than the one next to it. So there's a big difference between the blocks. You trip, and you basically headbutt the calf of the stone giant. And he looks down, and he sees your face looking up at him.
Oh no.
Oh,
Are you going to say anything?
Hi.
The nicest greeting ever. Just, hi. It says something to you in giant, but it seems fairly confused at this point in time.
Okay.
Grab the bag and run.
Hold on. I have an idea. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
Trying to figure out what I should make it do. I'm going to make it... can I make... I think I can.
It's just an illusion. There's no sound. There's no feeling. There's no smell.
I'm going to make a really loud sound appear farther away from us and try to distract it.
You can do that. So it's just like a bang, or what are you looking for?
Can I make the noise, I don't know, say what he just said in Troll somewhere?
Troll or giant?
Or in Giant?
In giant, yeah. I mean, you could reproduce this. You don't know what it says, but you could reproduce the sound. I mean, he definitely hears and understands. And he just gets really confused, grabs the bag that's at his feet, goes into the corner, and actually just picks up a giant rock and just standing there with it, like holding it like it's going to throw it, and just kind of like confused and waiting to see what happens. What are you going to do? Anyway, he sees all of you now.
I'm going to turn to Mist and really confuse the crap out of him.
Yeah. So, Mike, you turn to Mist, and he just kind of gets freaked out by this and throws the rock where you are. So bouncing off the, like, hitting the ground, he's no longer like throwing right at the rest of the party, so it hits like the corner next to the door you guys have come through. And I'm gonna need initiative.
It's clearly not my fault this time.
It is not. Nope.
You ready for this, Jim?
Yes.
I'm not last. Wow.
I am.
3.
Yes.
People could do. Hey, someone could do worse. All right, I guess I should roll.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have
7.
5 for Kiel. Wonderful.
1 7.
17.
Yeah.
Mike, what'd you roll?
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Now I rolled a nat 20.
Perfect. So you'll go first.
Like it's gonna be a 1 or 20.
Yeah, you'll go first. Then Matt. Then the giant. Then Kiel. Then Peter. All right. So. Wonderful. Well, he doesn't get to go first. So, Mike, with your nat 20, you got to go first.
I'm going to cast Firebolt.
You can do that.
Of course.
If I can find it again. Sorry. I lost the page it was on. Firebolt. There we go. Okay. Make a ranged spell attack. What? 22.
22. Yeah, you hit him for sure.
Good.
So what's the damage?
I'm rolling it.
Oh, good.
17.
17. Wow, that's really good. Okay.
Wait, hold on. You don't add your charisma modifier to spells, do you?
Not unless they say to add your bonus.
Got it.
Cantrips basically don't. Dang it, math. Why are you so hard?
It's not.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, Firebolt, yeah. I think you have to become material to cast, right?
Yeah.
So you turn back into person and still on the ground, but you still cast. You still cast this at him. Doing 17 damage, and I mean he's shocked by this. He's not expecting magic to come flying at him. So, wonderful, Matt. It's your turn.
So as I'm walking up to go by him, I'm gonna be like, "It's okay, don't worry." I mean, I have the sword, that new sword in my hand, but I'm gonna be like, "It's okay," you know. And I'm trying to debate if I want to slash at the bag and open the bag up to find out what's in it, or attack him. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna swing at the bag. I want to try to rip the bag open. Like, I'm just trying to see what's in this bag, make sure there's nothing bad in it.
Okay.
Plus 8 is 25.
You hit the bag.
I should. I hope I do. Is 12 damage to the bag for the first attack? Is that enough to rip it open?
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay.
Mainly because I would now want to punish you.
Here's this bag, by the way, anyways.
So, let me roll something.
You've been trying to punish me this whole game, dude.
Well, you keep doing stupid things.
Yeah, I know. But it's fun.
Oh, perfect. So, the bag rips open, and these small little fuzzy objects fall out. And 3 of them begin to move and morph, and they start transforming. And now, in front of this giant, you also have a tiger, a giant hyena, and axe beak in front of you.
Oh.
Kiel, can you do like creature taming on these things?
Get up the animal.
I know.
Keegan, I'll leave this to you. Sorry.
Give me 1 second. That is a little bit different than what I was expecting to happen, so I gotta
Because Matt has to touch things.
Basically.
Hey, Mike was going to do it first, so I don't want to hear it.
He was going to take it, not rip it open.
And look in it, not spill it.
I also did ask, in fairness, I did ask how big this thing was, and he didn't tell me, so.
The bag?
Yeah.
It's a bag.
Okay, with the stone giant, though.
Yeah, it's a normal size bag.
Why would that make a difference?
Because it could be a stone giant bag, which means it's bigger.
Okay, one more time. Why would that make a difference?
Because it could be different. Never mind. If it's our size, then I didn't have to rip it open. Cut it open. I wasn't going to cut it open. It was our
Just so you
size.
know, an axebeak is a tall, flightless bird with strong legs and a heavy, wedge-shaped
Oh.
beak. It has a nasty disposition.
So it's a mix between an emu and a toucan.
Pretty much.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's their turn. Let me. So, Matt, you're getting attacked by the axebeak.
Yeah, not surprised.
I just dropped that. Whoops. Yeah, 20 hits, doesn't it?
Yeah.
10 points of damage on that. Slashing
Okay.
damage. Yep. Pretty much all these things that just fell out and were made are attacking you.
Yeah.
So the giant hyena is going to attack you. Yeah, 22 hits. So that's another 10 points of damage. And the tiger will attack you with its claw. And he'll miss. The tiger misses you. Otherwise, the giant's going to pick up another rock and throw it at Mike. Because magic. But he'll miss. As the rock hits another wall and breaks apart. So, wonderful. Kiel, it's your turn.
Question.
Yes.
If I do try animal handling, is that my action?
Yes.
So if it goes south,
If it goes south, you
I
have
have
used
no
your action.
rebuttal. Well, okay. I'm going to turn into a brown bear, I believe. Just
Okay.
make sure.
I'll accept it.
Yes, brown bear.
Perfect.
And I'm going to use my multi-attack.
Okay.
Here. Let's go for... You said there was a tiger,
Yeah, there was a tiger there. It's
a
actually the only
hyena,
thing that didn't
and
hit
that
Matt.
weird-looking bird.
You're gonna go after the tiger? You're going after the
I
tiger?
think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. So make your attacks.
Okay. First one is going to be the bite.
Sure.
Okay. This is not like it. It's a 2. Should have been better as a 1.
2.
So 7 total. That does not
Yeah,
hit.
that misses.
Yeah.
Then you got your
And I'm
claw
going to
attack.
do my claws. There we go. I just need more room, apparently. That is 13. No, I'm sorry, 23.
23. Okay, yeah. Yeah, 23 hits.
2d6. So 11 slashing damage.
11 slashing damage.
What?
Wonderful.
Sorry, 10 slashing damage. Math.
Okay, 10 slashing damage. All right. So you you start running, and in the process, like, you begin to transform. Your legs become the hind legs, and you go down to all four and just turn into it. By the time you get there, you're a huge brown bear, and you bite at the tiger, totally miss, but then slash its side, and take a good chunk out of it, hurting it for 10 points of damage. So that was great. Peter, your turn.
Great.
Yes. Peter, what do you want to do?
Well, I was gonna do spiritual weapon, but now that Kiel's there, it's gonna make things a little more interesting.
Yeah.
My bad.
So, which creature is closest to me?
The axe beak.
Let me see that.
Giant bird.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'll run up and I will cast as a level 2 spell, Inflict Wounds.
All right. So, what is that?
24.
24 definitely hits. What's the damage?
Okay. 1 second. I need to add another one. 17.
17?
Yep.
So your inflict wounds, obviously you grab the bird, you can see that, like, just the life is getting sucked out of it. It starts to kind of droop, and it just barely seems like it's barely holding on to life. It just barely has any life force left. So, Mike, it is your turn.
How far away is everything from me?
About 15 feet. But now you have a brown bear, Matt, and Peter all in your way.
But everything else is within 15 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to use one of my sorcerer points to use a careful spell.
Okay.
Which means it won't affect any of them.
Right.
But basically, I'm about to go Hulk and just use a thunder wave.
Fantastic.
That would do it.
So
I have to make some rolls, don't I?
I need everything to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wonderful. And what's the DC to beat on this?
16.
Tiger fails.
Good.
Not a brown bear. That's Keo. Yeah, hyena fails. Axe beak fails. So I'm just gonna say that dies, because you literally, like, can't not kill it. And the stone giant succeeds. It was close, but it succeeded. So, I'll roll all the damage.
Oh, crap. I'm going to empower my spell and re-roll that. Didn't matter. That sucked. 14, so the giant takes 7.
Right.
And then the tiger and the hyena are pushed 10 feet backwards.
Yes. So the bird just dies and flies against the wall. The hyena flies 10 feet back, and the giant avoids getting hit by the hyena as it comes flying towards it. But in the process, then it gets hit by the tiger, who knocks it over. So both the tiger and the stone giant are prone. So wonderful. Matt, it's your turn. You got a little bit of room. Not much, because everything just basically went further back into a corner. So it can only go so far, but you
so
still got
the bird
hyena in
is
front of
dead.
you.
There's a
Bird's
hyena that's prone, and the tiger, which Kale take here. I'm gonna go after the giant. I'm gonna attack the giant twice.
Sure, your advantage on that because he's prone.
Oh, good. 18 for the first one.
Yeah, that hits.
And then my second attack. 13 plus 8. 13 plus. Yeah, 13 plus 8. So 20. 21.
It hits.
Okay. Well, the attack's hit then. Cool. Oh, you got it.
So you hit him twice. Wonderful.
Didn't do a lot of damage.
Get wrecked.
12 for the first one. And 9 for the second. So total 21 damage. I rolled a 2 on one of them. I was like, oh man.
Okay. 21 damage, and that's cool. No, that's wonderful. So yeah, you took this opportunity. He's knocked prone. To kind of run up and start attacking him. I mean, that gives the giant hyena wonderful.
Oh, I forgot about that.
To attack you. So he's going to.
Yeah, go right ahead. I don't care. Giant is more of a problem for us.
I think you're more of a problem for you.
Whatever.
Giant hyena misses you though. The tiger will get up. It's
I thought the hyena was prone. I thought the hyena was prone.
No, the tiger's prone.
Oh, so you said hyena. That's one reason I went. But whatever.
The tiger is going to use its movement to get up and move back towards the brown bear that attacked it because that wasn't very nice. It'll hit it. Will probably hit the brown bear. 20 hit. I assume so.
20?
Yeah.
That does.
And so you'll take 6 points of damage. Then the giant, now with the tiger off of it, will use his movement to get up and attack at Matt because that wasn't very nice. He did not appreciate you. So he's going to grab his great club or giant club. No, great club. I was right the first time. Swing twice, hitting you once.
You know, it's nice having a bag of monsters. That's not nice either.
For 13 points of damage. Yeah, and now it is Tegan Tealeaf's turn.
Hey, I finally passed my midway point for my health.
Oh, good.
All right, I'm gonna attack again with my multi-attack. It's 13 plus what? 18. And I'm attacking the tiger again. Huh? Oh yeah, that's with bite. Maybe plus 5.
So what was that?
So the first attack is the bite, and that was 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit with that.
10 for that one.
Okay.
Or 5, yeah.
Okay. So 11 to hit with my claw.
Sure.
Did that hit?
No.
Okay.
So is that total of, what was it, 10 damage?
Yeah.
Wonderful. And you nearly kill this thing. It is on its last leg. It's starting to bleed pretty good. And yeah, I mean, it's just gonna look at you with anger in its eyes because it's angry. Peter, it's your turn.
Did someone kill the bird that's next to me?
Yeah, the bird's dead. Long live
Okay,
the bird.
what is... Okay. What is next to me right now? Because things have been moving around.
Basically nothing. You got some room between you and the giant hyena, and then the giant is behind the hyena.
Okay, I'm going to go up and do Inflict Wounds as a level 1 spell on the hyena.
Sure.
23?
23. Yeah, you're gonna hit that hyena.
Okay, damage. Oh, look. 23.
Nice.
Level 1, and I did better than when I casted level 2.
Good. So what's the damage on that?
23.
23?
Mm-hmm. I did a lot better this time as a level 1. Go figure.
Good job.
Okay. Yeah, so the hyena now, it's looking ridiculously weak. Looks like it's probably going to turn its attention to you.
Of course.
But, yeah, you got a really good hit on it. So, Mike, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to do another Thunder Wave.
Sure.
And I'm going to safe spell it again.
Perfect.
That's it.
So, it's con saving throws?
Yep.
Perfect. Just applying the rolls. The hyena is pretty much fine. So is the tiger. Yeah, the tiger just barely makes it. The giant though, he was not expecting this a second time. So he gets hit pretty bad. So roll your damage.
That would be 15.
15. All right. So for the ones that succeeded is 7 again.
Yeah.
So the tiger goes down. It can't handle this. It's out. And when it goes down, it vanishes. Just totally no body. The giant hyena is barely hanging on to life. And the giant goes flying back, gets knocked over again as he hits the wall, taking additional damage from hitting the wall. Math. Jeez, I should be able to do math. There we go. And yeah, he's prone again. Matt, it's your turn. Giant hyena's nearly dead next to you.
All right,
Giant's
then we go up
literally
to
in this corner, prone on the ground.
and attack him twice again. Advantage again. Do I get advantage again?
Yeah, he's prone.
Okay. Then it. Thankfully, I got advantage because the first roll was a 4.
Fantastic.
So 24,
That hits.
and in case that doesn't kill him, my second attack is a 18.
Yeah, both hit him.
All right.
So roll your damage.
6 plus 18. 13 for the first attack,
Okay.
and 15 for the second.
Wonderful. He's
Yeah.
now looking in pretty bad shape. He's bleeding pretty well. He seems out of it. And so it's his turn, and he'll kind of snap back, get up, and try to hit you, man. And he'll get you once for 10 more points of damage. And that giant hyena is really pissed at Peter, and is going to attack Peter because...
Why not?
Oh, yeah, why not? You took away almost all of his health. Once I find that again.
Every once in a while, I'd get a good hit in.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna hit you for wrong die for 9 points of damage. And now Tegan, is your turn.
Okay. So it's just the rock guy.
Yeah.
And the hyena.
Yeah,
The hyena, but the hyena's looking like.
Both of them are looking really in bad shape.
But the rock guy's closest to me.
That is true.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go after the rock guy.
The rock guy, the stone giant.
Okay.
Ugh.
15.
15. That does not hit.
No. Okay, this is my claw. That didn't hit.
Okay.
I missed.
So this brown bear
There's an
comes
8.
up, tries to bite, claw, misses the giant. Peter, it is your turn.
Well, I will was thinking one thing, and that might not be for me to do. Okay. I'm going to do Sacred Flame on it.
Sacred Flame. Okay. What'd you roll?
Dex saving.
Dex saving throw? Right. He fails.
Okay, 9.
9. Alright. I mean, Sacred Flame comes down, hits him, and, I mean, it clearly hurts him. He is so close. Wait, is this the giant?
No.
Oh, then never mind. It hits him and he dies. And disappears. I thought it was a giant for some reason.
No, I'm not close. I got the hyena right in my face.
You do have the hyena right in your face. So all the animals are gone now. Now it's just time to finish off the giant. And Mike, it is your turn to do that. Finish it.
All right. Fireball.
Firebolt. Perfect.
I just said kill with fire, and then you do Fireball. Yay.
It missed because it's only a 12.
That does definitely miss. So Firebolt goes streaking by everyone, hits the wall. Mass pandemonium.
All right.
Raining cats and dogs. Sorry. Matt, it's your turn. Wolf.
All right. Is he still prone?
No, he is on his feet.
Okay. 17 plus 8, so 20.
Yeah, you hit him.
I'm only going to attack once because I'm pretty sure I might be able to kill him with one. 14 points damage.
He is not dead.
All right, so I'm going to attack again. 19. So
you hit him and you kill him with this one. And so you slash at one leg. He drops to a knee, and then you stab him right through the chest. He drops his great club, falls over, bags on the floor. 5 remaining. Right? Yeah. A bunch of fuzzy objects on the ground. Yeah, that's basically it. Who's picking up the bag?
That's me.
I nominate the druid, but...
So Vlad picks up the bag first. And do you grab the little fuzzy balls?
Yeah, but can I use a different bag to put them in since that one's got a hole in it?
No, not really.
I have a bag of holding.
Someone got a way to fix it?
Yes.
No. I've got it. I'm going to pull one of the bag patches off my cloak.
I have a mending cantrip.
It could be a special bag,
This would be a special bag.
but a special bag for the.
All right, fine. Mend it, Peter.
How big is the tear?
It's about a foot.
Okay, I can do that.
I know. So yeah, you walk over with your cantrip. The fibers reconnect. It looks brand new. You can put the fuzzy balls in there.
Sounds good.
And now, just so you're aware, you have a tan bag of tricks.
Cool.
So wonderful. Anyway, I think that brings us just a little over 2 hours.
I'd say I need to take a long rest.
No, you do not get to take a long rest. You're not.
I'm down to 14.
That's great, but you're in the middle of a dungeon. you're not taking a long rest. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Well, it is a short rest, so I can.
Doesn't matter because we're closing up for today, so zip it. All right.
Just ask me to cure you next time.
If you like this video, please hit that like button down below. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notifications when we go live, when we put up new videos. If you have some suggestions what should happen and the consequences of Nat 1s or Nat 20s, put them in the comments down below. Or you can always leave us comments on our Facebook or Twitter pages. Just at the just leave it with the hashtag Nat20 or Nat1, depending on which one you're suggesting. And there's probably going to be some boxes appearing around my face. One's probably going to be our newest review of a game. That was Shadow of War, so that's probably right over here. The other one will be something YouTube decides you need to see. So watch it, because apparently YouTube's all-knowing. Anyway, thanks for coming.